Welcome back to another video where today we will be playing more of the total drama thing we did again. I really don't want to make another take. This is the third one, by the way. Anyway, remember right, I did a total drama versus Murder Island 2 video, and I really had a lot of fun with that, so I think I'm going to make it a series. So we're moving on to Generation 2 cast, Season 4. This is going to be a lot of fun to mess with. So, I know it's lame, but I already spun for a few the characters already. So I spun for the investigator, and I got Scott as the investigator. I have messed with this a little bit, and the first time I messed with this, the only time I messed with it, Cameron ended up being the investigator, which is great. It was awesome. It was hilarious. But anyway, Scott got the investigator this time, and the apprentice was Brick. And crap, I didn't loop the video. Hold on. There we go. Anyway, I hear that second one that just started playing gives you copyright claim or something, so wouldn't want that. Lightning camera. Alrighty. So anyway, and we also spun for the murderer, who ended up being Joe. Joe is the murderer, and we're just gonna kill the host, Chris. Actually, I think we're gonna change things up this time. We're gonna kill Chef. The chef isn't happy about that. Don't worry, Chris. We'll be killing you again soon. And they have everybody on this tier list too. Send a link to this tier list in the description, because it's a really cool tier list. It's got every personality of Mike. I just went with regular Mike though. It's got the drama machine. It's got characters that barely ever show up or make cameos. It's insane what it's got. Anyway, to start, we are going to... So, alright, let's just get on with this. I'm falling apart already. So, I think Cameron, Mike, and Zoe obviously would be working together. I'm actually going to switch these guys around real quick. You'll see why in a minute. And I think Cameron would definitely become friends with B. Because B's a genius, Cameron's a genius. They get along. And B isn't annoying either, so there's that. Sam and Dakota. Sam and Dakota are... what's the word for it? Oh my gosh. Sam and Dakota are dating, so they're gonna work together, obviously. And then there's Scott, Joe, and Brick. I think Scott would try to form an alliance with Joe and Brick. Joe would not work with Lightning again, because Joe's annoyed with him, and he's stupid. So, yeah, Joe wouldn't take much of a liking to Lightning. Okay, so Dawn. And then the rest of these guys are just not on an alliance or working with anyone necessarily. Okay, so Joe is a murderer. She killed Chef. Forgot we were doing Chef instead this time. We got two guys thinking. We got two who are showing off how strong they are. They're showing off their muscles. We got two of them that are waving. It's funny. Anyway, three that are waving. Mike's waving. Anyway, I think Joe. Yeah, Joe would definitely try to frame somebody. And check this out. I wrote down all the clues for these guys now, so that's cool. Oh boy, you got a lot of options, Joe. You got blonde hair, gray fabric, and green shoe. That's it. Oof, that's rough. Making sure the video's looped this time. I don't know what Joe would do. Gray who the heck has gray fabric? Where's green shoe? Yellow fabric. Yeah, not a lot of people have green shoes this time. It's not something that everybody just has for no reason. Yeah, no one has green shoe but Joe. That's unfortunate. Blonde hair. She'd probably try to work with blonde hair. Ah! There we go. Clues. This is not the current clues, by the way. I forgot to do that. Okay. Blonde hair. Green fabric. So, let's try and frame Dawn and Brick. And she's got no other options. Unless somebody have gray fabric or something. Go with gray fabric. Yeah, Joe doesn't have great clues. So Scott already knows that it's Joe. Well, B is not possible because he has brown hair. So yeah, Scott knows what's real and what's fake. He knows that gray fabric and blonde hair is real. So he knows it's Joe, but he's not getting anywhere letting her know that. Or letting anyone know that he's the investigator. So he's probably just gonna secretly vote for Joe. Dakota I could see being brought up because she has blonde hair. I don't think she matches any of the other clues, right? Dawn would be a culprit here, that's for sure. Because she has gray fabric, she has green fabric. Zoe, Mike, shoot. There it is. I'm not sure, I think... Would B get votes? Not really. Brick would be brought up a few times. I feel like Brick would get a few votes. His black hair, well... Does he match anything other than black hair? I'm not sure. Oh, green fabric, duh. So, yeah. I'm not sure who'd get the most votes. I don't think anyone would really suspect Dawn actually committing the murder. They also know it's random, so she might have to, but she's definitely not showing signs of guilt. Don would regret the heck out of that. Everyone knows that. Especially Scott. Because of how she reacted when he shot the seagulls. So yeah, I think Don might get a few votes here and there, but that's it. Scott would vote for Joe. I think these four would probably vote for either Brick or Joe. Probably. Would B match anything other than gray fabric? Green, black hair, blonde? No, it doesn't. Probably vote for Brick or Joe, I think. I think they'd lean towards Joe. So that's 4 votes for Joe. 5 votes for Joe, because Scott. I don't know who the rest would vote for. Probably Brick or Dawn. Lightning's stupid. I don't know what he's gonna do. He would probably just go with Dawn because she matches the most clues. I mean, it's not completely utterly stupid to the point where it's insane, but it's not super ingenious either. So Lightning thinks it's Dawn. I love so Lightning. I mean Lightning. Sure, I mean that. Okay. Dawn would probably, reading auras and stuff, she'd probably go with Joe. 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6 votes for Joe. There we go. And with 13 cast members, 6 for Joe. I mean, Brick would get some votes, too. And so would Dawn. So I think Joe would be out. Joe would get the most with 6. Because one person voting for... one vote for... Yeah, Joe's out, I think. So Joe would be the first voted out, and they'd be pretty excited because they were right. Oh, now Scott's alliance is teeny weeny. So he's probably regretting voting for Joe, but he got it right, so that means he's safe. These are the guys who I know are safe from being murdered. Scott is safe. They don't know who's safe, by the way, unless they say it. Lightning's dumb. No, not really. His strategy wasn't great, but he wasn't an idiot either. With Joe gone, I think Scott would probably be able to recruit Lightning. Not discussion. Goofball here. Lightning, Dawn, Stacy. Okay. Yeah, I don't think anyone else would get it right. Probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said 6. Dawn got it right. I forgot. Yeah. Those are the ones safe. I mean, they could have gotten Brick out of the if there's 6 of them voted for Brick, but Brick is one of these people. Anyway, let's just spin the wheel and see who's gonna be the next murderer. Oh no. Aw, dang. I can't edit it while it's spinning. Hold on. Oh, we'll still go with Lightning. Lightning is the murderer. So that means Lightning is safe too, because he's the murderer. He can't kill himself. No, not that he would want to, that's for sure. Maybe he'd see the voting board and go, "Ooh, Lightning!" and he'd tap himself and die or something. I don't know. Because he's dumb. I think Lightning is like arguably dumber than season 1 Lindsay. Insane. Lightning would probably pick Stacy for 2 reasons. Mainly because she won't shut up. It keeps yapping and yapping and yapping. My great 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 grandfather, so on and so on. Or so on and so forth. If she wouldn't quit yapping. Yeah, I think Lightning would probably kill Stacy. And also because she's not as active as he is, she can't keep up with him. But mostly because she won't stop talking. It's annoying. So that's probably what Lightning would do. Oh, hold on. Scott would try to recruit Lightning, but Lightning would probably say no. Because of what he did in season 4. In Revenge of the Island, he betrayed Lightning and got Scott, and got him bit by a shark. So Lightning probably still wouldn't forgive him enough for that. Scott has to think of someone else. And there's not a whole heck of a lot of options either. I'm not sure what he'd do. Anyway, not Joe. Stacy's dead. So Lightning's an idiot. Oh no, Lightning's an idiot. Okay. So Lightning's pick his own clues probably. I don't know how he would come to the realization, or how he would come to pick his clues. I don't even know what his logic would be. He'd probably just pick his favorite colors. I like blue, I'm gonna pick blue fabric. You know, something like that. Blue and yellow, he'd pick. I'm not sure what else he would pick. Probably go red fabric, because that's a common color in sports, like with the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cardinals, which is a baseball team. Although he's mainly on the football. He kind of looks like a Buffalo Bills dude, except it's yellow. I don't know anything about sports. Why am I even talking about it? And I don't know what else he'd pick. probably white fabric or something. Oh yeah, and Lightning got his hair fixed, so it's not white hair. We could have gone with white hair Lightning if, assuming I can find him in here. Gosh, no, I'm not gonna try. Oh yeah, there he is. White. We could have gone with white hair Lightning if we wanted to. Anyway, Scott, Brickton, Zoe, Mike, Cameron. Okay. So Lightning, it's dumb. So they would see, Scott would see all these clues. He's like, oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Lightning picked almost every clue he has. Red fabric. He doesn't have red fabric. The only one that's fake is red fabric. Did I not do Lightning? I've been so mad if I didn't do Lightning. No, he doesn't have red fabric. Oops. Oh, let's change this to Lightning. My bad. So Lightning. I love Lightning. He's so stupid and he's so funny. Lightning would of course lie. He'd probably, you know, right off the bat, he's coming and he's going, I think it's Prissy Girl, or whatever he would call her. She's like a prissy prom queen kind of girl, so he probably, sissy girl, something stupid like that. So he, probably pick on Anne Maria. Should probably look up words before I use them. Definition. Fussily and excessively respectable. Not sure. Anyway. Usually when I hear that word, I think. Anyway, this is not important. What's important is that Lightning would go point fingers at Anne Marie immediately. And Cameron would actually see, yeah, it could be her. She has, wait a minute, I didn't pick brown hair. What am I doing? Red fabric. I'm gonna look up and brown hair, pink fabric. Cameron would say that it can't be Anne Maria. She has sorry, bless me. She only matches one of the clues and she has to match two. Lightning's confused. So he just goes, I think it's you, Cameron. And Cameron, yeah, he sees that it could be him because he's got red and yellow fabric. But he argues and he said, well, let's put him in discussion probably. He argues with Lightning and he says that he has he argues with Lightning saying that I wouldn't pick the two very obvious colors I have, being red and yellow fabric. Those of you who don't know, Cameron has yellow shorts. You just can't see him from here. Lightning just doesn't Lightning argues like an absolute idiot. Says, I think you would. Scott says, maybe he would, because he might think that Cameron might be making us think that that's too obvious to be him, and that's going to be his excuse. So it could be Cameron. Scott knows it isn't Cameron. No, Scott knows it's lightning, but Scott knows that Cameron is smart, so getting him out would be fine. And also leading people the wrong way. I think his strategy would be, you know, to lead people the wrong way. You know, have them vote for the wrong person, so he can be one of the only ones safe would be ideal for him. Because he doesn't want everyone to be safe. Because if everyone's safe, then no one is. Anne-Marie's just polishing her nails. She doesn't care about the conversation, probably. Mike, Zoe, and B would trust that it's not Cameron. And that Cameron would do that. So they start thinking, well, who would kill Stacy then? Would Cameron kill Stacy? Or would, what was it? Lightning. And Mike says that he thinks that Lightning would be more likely to kill Stacy if he were the murderer than Cameron. And then Lightning comes in and says, well, anyone would kill Stacy, she's obnoxious. And yeah, and he's not really helping his case. Scott says that's what Cameron would want you to think. So, here's the votes. Cameron, Mike, Zoe, B, and Dawn would vote for Lightning. Okay, let's put them in safe if they're gonna be right. Because remember, Dawn can read auras. So she'd see, well, yeah, she'd see that Cameron's fine. Lightning is definitely not. She thinks it could be Scott, but she looks at the clues too, and she's like, that doesn't match Scott, dang. She'd probably pick on Scott. Sam. People voting for Lightning. People voting for Cameron would be Lightning, Brick. Scott would vote for Lightning. Sam and Dakota are swayed by Sam and Dakota are thinking. Anne Maria was swayed by Lightning. I think Sam and Dakota would. I don't think Sam would vote for Cameron. Dakota would probably think that it's Cameron though, so there we go. These are votes for Lightning versus the votes for Cameron. Lightning is out of the competition. And they're right again. It was Lightning. So yeah, there's our first finalist gone, and we don't... There's our first finalist gone out of 2, because we don't talk about Total Drama All-Stars, because it was horrible. So there's only 3 people who are unsafe this time. Lightning is out of the competition because he's dead. Before this wheel finishes, I'm going to change the music to Clue. Stacy! Stacy is dead. What am I doing? Okay. There we go. Okay. My mistake. Sam! Sam is the murderer. I forget, who's the second investigator? Apprentice. Brick. I think by now, Brick would decide that he's going to reveal to Scott that he is the apprentice. And Scott just thinks that is too perfect. So he tells Brick that he's actually the investigator. So they decide to work together and vote together. And of course Scott's saying don't tell anybody. And Brick doesn't. Okay, who is the murderer? Sam. Sam, out of everyone here, obviously wouldn't kill Dakota. Sam would choose... Wait, what am I doing with Scott? Oh, Scott is going down there. Okay, so there's the three that are not safe. He would kill and out of the three options he's got, he'd probably pick Anne Maria. Come on, there it goes. Dawn isn't really siding with anyone in particular. She's just doing her own thing. Alright. Sam. Now Sam has been training for this moment his whole life in his strategy video games. Who knows, maybe he plays Roblox, Murder Island 2 as well. I mean, I would put it past him. So, he knows exactly what to do. He needs to frame as many people as he can, without making it obvious that it's himself. So, decides to put that big video game brain of his to good use, and it's not Shalighton anymore, it's Sam. So, does he have orange fabric? I don't remember. He does. Where is it? There we go. I think B. I'm gonna put his full name here so it's easier to search, because B is everywhere. This is 310 Bs, so by doing this I can search. He does have orange fabric, okay. Sam. Orange fabric. Brown hair, everyone has brown hair. Almost everyone. I think I even said Mike has brown hair. Wow. What color is Mike's hair? I'd say it's like really dark brown. Brick's hair is clearly black. There's no color in it at all. It's like a light black color. Sees a few people that have white fabric as well, namely Scott. And he has white fabric as well, so now Gotta come up with something else. And he's gonna go with light blue fabric. So this isn't gonna be easy for me to figure out. So Dawn has light blue, of course. She doesn't match anything else. She doesn't have orange or white fabric. So Dawn is not possible. Okay, I missed, by the way. This is supposed to be... So Dawn, it can't be Dawn. Obviously it can't be... Oh, hold on. I'm gonna pick who it can be instead. How's that? Brick. We didn't put green fabric at all. What am I doing? What is Sam doing? White blue. It can obviously be Mike because he's got white and light blue. I know it says safe, but no, how about we put him under? How's that? It's way better. It could be B. Cameron? Can it? I'm not sure. He said white fabric, right? Cameron has white fabric because he's got his socks. And his socks are really long, so I let it go. Scott. Side, like... Is Scott possible? I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, no. Not Scott. So, those are the ones that are possible. Out of the three of them, Dawn decides that it's probably one of Mike's personalities. She thinks that maybe Vito or something decided to kill... Well, no, not Vito, but... Mike decided to get rid of Anne Maria because Vito is going crazy about it. So Dawn decides on Mike. Zoe obviously wouldn't vote for Mike. Alright, top row, you're voting for Mike. Let's figure this out. You're on the top row, you're voting for Mike. Scott, who actually was it? It was Sam. Oh yeah, Sam was possible. I forgot about Sam. The actual murderer. I forgot about him. Scott and Brick are voting for Sam. Let's switch. The correct one is going to be on the top. Actually, the correct one's safe. There you go. Scott and Brick are voting for Sam. Sorry. This mic is being obnoxious. Actually, I'm being obnoxious with it by accident, but whatever. Sam decides... He saw Dawn was thinking it's Mike, so he decides to have Dakota and himself vote for Dawn. Or Mike. I'm not sure what these four would be thinking. Cameron and B would think that it's Sam, but Mike and Zoe would disagree because Sam wouldn't do that. Cameron and B think it's really possible. So they're going to get into an argument and they decide to split the votes. How about we vote for Sam and you vote for whoever you think it is? Which I haven't figured out what they think it is yet. Mike and Zoe would probably vote for B because they think it could be B as well. But after this very split decision vote, Mike is eliminated because Mike got the most votes. Zoe's devastated, of course. They find out that no, it was not Mike. Alright, who is the murderer this time? Okay, Mike is gone. Emery's dead. Let's figure this out. Who's gonna be the murderer this time? Sam again! It's like, yes, my gamer skills! Man, it is Sam's time to shine right now. Well, here's the only two that are safe, so he can kill anybody here. Sam is conflicted. He doesn't know whether he wants to get rid of B or if he wants to get rid of Dawn because she might figure it out easier. But eventually he lands on getting Dawn because she was being creepy or something too, so Sam just decides to kill Dawn. Now what is he gonna do? Sam is gonna try to frame Scott this time. He has white fabric. Does he have blue or light blue? I don't know. We'll do blue fabric though. No. Sam. I'm on the wrong document, duh. Sam. He has blue fabric. Also has orange shoes. Which I think Cameron has. Right? Yep, he does. So he picked all of his own clues. Scott is astonished to find out that they are all real. And he decides the only ones who matches every clue is Sam. No one else matches every single one. So they're gonna vote, so they decide to vote for Sam. Sam and Dakota. Sam convinces Dakota to vote for, who was it? Scott. So you vote for Scott, you're down here. Zoe's voting for Scott the second she gets the chance. Scott realizes that people are starting to, his name is coming up a lot, and he decides it's time to tell everyone the truth. He says, "You can't vote me out, I'm the investigator." Sam nervously argues that, you know, he could just be saying that. Cameron thinks about it for a minute. He knows he's not the investigator. He knows B probably isn't either. Though B could be. But he was wrong last time when it could have been B. So he's not really sure whether he's the investigator or not. But because Zoe isn't buying it, naturally, Cameron decides that he doesn't want to risk it. So he has himself and B. He doesn't want to risk not being safe, so he has himself and B vote for someone that could be, someone else that it could be, and that ends up being Sam, the only one, other one it could be other than Cameron. So they're actually safe, and there are 4 votes for Sam, which gets him out. That's an interesting one. And Sam didn't get away with murder. So now there's only 2 on the chopping block, Dakota and Zoe. And Sam's dead. What about B? B is everyone's... Yeah, I think we're good. Uh-oh, Dawn is dead now, isn't she? Hold on. Oh, we can make it B, though. Okay, we're good. I accidentally hit back. B is a murderer. And he decides... And he thinks whether... Does he want to get rid of Zoe and not have a potential alliance against him, or does he want to get rid of Dakota? Well, it's hard. It's not really a hard decision when he thinks it through, because Zoe is just going to end up teaming up with Cameron, who's already teamed up with him. So he decides to kill Dakota. Zoe... He knows that Zoe really doesn't believe that it's Scott. So he's going to keep trying to... So he's going to try to frame Scott and make him look like a total liar. Those are 2 clues he already has, so he decides to frame... He just picks someone else. Who else? Brick. How about Brick? By the way, if anything is metal and it's gray or white, and it's an accessory, I just make it silver accessory. If it's metal. So that's what I do. So Scott and Brick being framed. Cameron and Zoe really... B tells Cameron and Zoe that he thinks it's Scott, and then Brick stepped, and that's when Brick decides to step in. Brick says that it can't be Scott. He's the investigator and he can confirm it. Because Scott told me he's the investigator. Because I told him that I'm the apprentice. So everyone's surprised about this. And Zoe still doesn't quite buy it. And Cameron thinks that, yeah, it's definitely possible. I think this could be the case. Again, he says, he tries to convince his little alliance here that guys, you've got to believe me. We can't risk voting for Scott whether we believe it's him or not. It's just too large of a risk. We shouldn't be taking it. B agrees with this, but now Zoe wants to vote for Scott, and Cameron wants to vote for, well, B. Cameron says that the only one else could be is B, so it has to be B. So B votes with Zoe for Scott. Scott and Brick know that it's B, so they also vote for B with Cameron. And B is voted out. So that leaves Zoe, Cameron, Scott, and Brick. Dakota's gone a long time ago, so that only leaves Cameron and Zoe to be murderers. Because Scott and Brick are the investigator and the apprentice. And Cameron ends up being the murderer. So, Cameron decides, you know what, I'm gonna try to frame Zoe, see how that goes. I've been really bad about forgetting about putting the murder there, haven't I? We go with black accessory and so now he knows it could be either of us. He decides to put his real clues, red fabric and then doing something totally outlandish that couldn't be either of them with the other clues. Which end up being orange, hair. Not white fabric, he has white fabric. And blue fabric, right? Yeah, I think. So orange hair and blue fabric are fake. Scott already knows that, he tells Brick. So it could either be Cameron or Zoe, it could be either one. Because Zoe has the little, I'm not sure if you can see it. Oh, does Commando Zoe here? Yeah, she's got like a choker on her neck. That's black, so that's black accessory. And of course Cameron has his black glasses. So Scott and Brick decide, wonder who should we vote for then? Oh wait, he didn't murder anybody. Okay, who was safe last round? I think Scott and Brick were safe. So he could only vote. He could literally only kill Zoe, right? Okay, hold on a minute. Last round Zoe was wrong. Everyone else was right. So yeah, he has to kill Zoe. And no matter what clues he picks, it doesn't matter. It could be anything in the world. But he decides to try to frame Scott. Not fabric, hair. Brown hair. And so Cameron, as a last-ditch effort, decides he's gonna try to convince Brick that Scott might have been lying this whole game. So he tells Scott, or Brick, that maybe the investigator was one of the ones who got killed, like Stacy or Anne Maria or something. And maybe he's the investigator. Maybe the investigator's already dead. They got voted out, like Lightning or Joe, or well, not Lightning or Joe, like Mike, or they maybe were murdered like Stacy. Maybe it isn't Scott. You know Scott. He might have been lying to you the whole time. So Brick thinks about it. Scott votes for Cameron. Cameron votes for Scott. And the final vote for Brick The final vote is up to Brick. He could vote for Scott, get him out, or vote for Cameron, get him out. So Brick has to decide. Who do I think it is? And he decides to vote. He decides, you know what? I don't know who it is. But I know that I have to stay by my code and I can't leave my own man behind. He's a loyal guy, so he's gonna vote for Cameron. Or if you really want an alternate ending, you decide, wait, it doesn't matter who it is. I just vote out Scott because I don't like him, but I think he'd vote out Cameron. Leaving Scott and Brick as the winners of Murder Island 2 Total Drama Revenge of the Island Edition. Yeah, sorry Joe, you were out first. And then Lightning. The strongest competitors were voted out first. Man. That was really fun. Guess I'll see you guys. Well, yeah. Okay, well, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Sorry for that awful outro.